In December 2011, a 14-year-old girl named Anaïs Fournier drank 2 ordinary cans of an energy drink, and within 24 hours, her heart stopped beating forever. She was not a sick child. She was a healthy, vibrant teenager, and what took her life was not a toxic drug or a hidden chemical, but a beverage bought right off a local supermarket shelf. This brand generates billions of dollars globally every single year, yet behind its iconic neon can lies a dark, double existence. On one side,
there's a gap right here in the letter M. It's never connected. So you go into Hebrew. The letter Vav is also the number 6. Short top, long tail. Short top, long tail. You could have here in Hebrew 666 on the can.
Viral claims of demonic 666 codes, devil swords and toxic green marketing. And on the other side, emergency room visits and multi-million-dollar wrongful death lawsuits. What is really inside this can that managed to terrify millions of people? Today, you are going to learn every layer of truth behind this silver can. The story does not start in a courtroom. It begins in 2014 with a viral video that sent shockwaves across the internet. An activist stood in front of a trade show crowd with a poster board and a can of Monster Energy, making a revelation that spread like wildfire. She claimed the 3 green claw marks on the front were not just animal scratches. In ancient Hebrew, letters double as numbers, and the Hebrew letter Vav carries a numerical value of 6. When you look closely at the 3 vertical claw marks, they resemble 3 Hebrew Vavs side by side. And when you put 3 Vavs together, you get 666, the biblical number of the beast. But this is where it gets strange. She went on to point out that those 3 claw marks double as sharp curved swords. And the theory claimed that whenever someone drinks from the can, those devil swords point straight into their mouth. On top of that, look closely at the letter O in the word monster. It contains a small cross inside it. And when you lift the can upside down to take a sip, that cross flips upside down, which is a historical symbol associated with anti-Christian themes. What happened next raised a troubling question. Was this an unbelievable coincidence or a calculated shock value branding decision? The company maintained that the logo was simply a stylized claw mark designed by a branding agency. And scholars also noted that 666 in actual Hebrew numerology is written using entirely different letters. But as the viral claims grew, people began looking past the text and straight at the visual marketing strategy. For decades in cinema and pop culture, bright fluorescent green has meant only one thing: poison, hazardous chemical waste, and danger. Yet Monster built its global empire on that exact toxic green aesthetic. Instead of buying traditional TV ads, they aggressively targeted teenagers, video game culture, and extreme sports. They took a color historically associated with poison, paired it with taglines like "Unleash the Beast," and normalized drinking heavily processed chemical blends among kids. But here is what nobody noticed until it was too late. This controversy was about to move out of internet folklore and straight into hospital wards and courtrooms. United States health agencies began publishing alarming emergency room data, with visits involving energy drink consumption spiking past 20,000 cases in a single year. Young, healthy teenagers were ending up in emergency wards, suffering from rapid heartbeats, severe dehydration, and panic attacks. Then came October 2012, when the family of 14-year-old Anaïs Fournier filed a high-profile wrongful death lawsuit against Monster Energy. Medical records confirmed her fatal heart arrhythmia was caused by caffeine toxicity after drinking 2 large cans in one day. While that legal battle was unfolding, a second tragedy struck in June 2013 when the mother of 19-year-old Alex Morris sued the company after he died of sudden cardiac arrest. Alex was a healthy young man who had consumed 2 cans of Monster Energy every day for 3 years. These tragic deaths forced federal regulators at the Food and Drug Administration to step in, and under massive public pressure, the company was forced to reclassify its product from a dietary supplement to a conventional beverage, compelling them to print clear caffeine numbers and nutrition facts on every packaging. When you connect all these dots, 2 clear realities emerge. On one side, you have viral internet folklore, claims of 666 Hebrew codes, inverted crosses, and hidden symbolism that captured the internet's imagination. On the other side sits an indisputable medical and legal reality documented in court files and hospital records. Heavily caffeinated drinks marketed to young people carry severe real-world risks to human health. Whether you view this can as clever, edgy branding or a visual warning sign, the lasting lesson is simple. Protecting your health and being conscious of what you put into your body matters more than any trend. Do you believe energy drinks should face stricter age restrictions for young consumers? Share your thoughts below, and if this story gave you a new perspective, share it with someone whose health you care about.